So, this is my NXT review, and what is the main thing that happened on this show? Like, Ethan Page and Ricky Saints defeated Henry and Miles Vaughn. So, is Ethan getting a title shot against Henry, or are both Ethan and Ricky getting a title shot against Henry? That will be interesting to see. Apart from that, the Women's Speed Championship, Ren Singler defeated Thea Hale to qualify to the finals to face Fallon Henley next week. Finally, Fallon is having her first defense after what seems like a long time, and it is. It's probably 2 months since she has had that title. Also, Tony D'Angelo making his intentions clear that he is coming for the NXT Championship. I think probably whatever is going to happen with Ethan, Ricky, and Joe is probably going to happen on that Houston show where you're getting JC Jane defending a title. And I think after that, probably Stand and Deliver will get Tony D'Angelo going for the NXT Championship there. Apart from that, the Birthright is their name. I think Uriah Connors and what was Uriah Connors and Stax defeated Charlie Dempsey and Tavion Heights in the end. William Regal and Fit Finley came out, which was a big surprise. Like William Regal in an official capacity, so long we have not seen him on TV, and Charlie Dempsey turned on Tavion Heights, and now he is in the Birthright, which is a faction of Nepo babies and a faction of mid card kind of no personality having Nepo babies. I think apart from Stax, no one, Stax and Ariana Grace to an extent, no one really has a personality there. They're pretty bland, and I think they're fine enough for NXT. Maybe a mid card level, maybe go for the speed championship and stuff. But I don't know. They need to do stuff with their characters now that they are like called the Birthright, which is a good name, and they're like Nepo babies. Maybe have matching clothes, do something with your character. I think mic work, now you have someone like a Fit Finley and William Regal. I think they need to work on like what is going to happen with their sons in this, sons, or their friends' sons. I think they need to work really hard to ensure that this is a success, because I don't see like a really upper ceiling for it. Also, you had Tatum Paxley getting confronted by Izzy. Izzy saying that you had your days as a champion, you had your fun, you'll still always be the girl that never fits in. Then Tatum turns back, and you had Sean Spears doing the hey, and that has always been kind of like uh, something that always distracts Tatum. Is the I think she probably looked up to Sean Spears as like a brother, an elderly figure, and that has actually cost her. Like that cost her the NXT Championship back to JC Jane, and that helped Izzy Dame to get the advantage and beat up Tatum Paxley. And again, Izzy and the Culling were trying to escape, but then Izzy ran into Shiloh Hill, and Shiloh Hill, uh, like either the genius or the dumbass he is, he broke everyone's cars so that the Culling could not leave, but not even anyone else can leave. Also, Robert Stone announced backstage to the Vanity Project that they're going to have a tag team tournament, which is going to decide who is going to face the Vanity Project for the NXT Tag Team Championship Stand and Deliver. You had a confrontation between Dark State, OTM, then the newly formed team of Knight and Eli Knight and Sean Legacy. You also had the Culling there, and who else was there? I think these were the teams that were there. So you had like a huge brawl also. So yeah, also there was a triple threat match between Jasper Troy, Eli Knight, and Sean Legacy, which in the end both Eli Knight and Sean Legacy won because Keanu Carver came out and he fucking threw Jasper Troy through a table, and then also was like to Booker T, keep my name out of your mouth. And you're also having a Booker T appreciation night next week in Houston, Texas. I think probably that will be crashed by Keanu Carver, and he's gonna fucking destroy Booker T in the end. or maybe he tries to destroy Booker T and Jasper Troy interrupts. But Jasper Troy is currently a heel. So are they doing a face turn for Keanu? And I think this is the right feud for both of them. Both are like big guys, not so fast. At least one of them. Jasper is not so fast, but I think after losing the Speed Championship, I think it was the right option to put him into another feud with someone who you have high hopes for. Jasper Troy was one of them. He has a chance to again prove himself because he is very slow in the ring, and he also doesn't have that much charisma, while you have a person who's kind of in the same mold in front of you. Maybe both of them can bring out the best in each other. Hope they don't bring out the worst in each other. So yeah, that stuff happened there. Also earlier in the night, you had, Ren trying to do the that she's gonna open the fridge door and Joe Henry will come out, but he doesn't, and he's like been there, done that. They were discussing their tag match, and then congratulations to everyone, and you had Kendall just like walloping a cake, like proper hands, face covered, and everything. I don't know why she was so hungry. So yeah, that was the show. And like, what can you say? Like, will you say that the show was bad? No, it was good. Was it like the best show in the world? No, but it was good. It was what this week was supposed to be of NXT. You also had Sol Ruka defeating Laney Reid. Laney Reid showing that she's a good wrestler. Hope whenever JC Jane's title reign ends, I hope she's not individually called up. I hope the Fatal Influence goes up to the main roster as a faction. And they should probably go to SmackDown because SmackDown needs them. They need more. Uh, Maybe they need more heels, but yeah, they need that. So yeah, that was my review. What do you think about the show? What do you think about my review? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this type of content, like this video, share and subscribe. If you don't, then share with those who do. My social media accounts, which are my Twitter/X account and my Instagram account, links in the description. So go follow me on that. My UPI ID link, which is sharp100OKICIC, is also in the description. So go donate any amount of money which you can, which can help me make you do a permanent career option. So that was it for me for today. So thank you. Goodbye. Alvida.